Hi, Ms.Laurie here, and today my stories are about ducks, or are they? Duck, Rabbit by Krouse Rosenthal. Hey, look, a duck. That's not a duck, that's a rabbit. Okay, I see a duck. Sorry. Are you kidding me? It's totally a duck. It's for sure a rabbit. See? There's its bill. What are you talking about? Those are ears, silly. It's a duck, and he's about to eat a piece of bread. Bread right there. It's a rabbit, and he's about to eat a carrot. I still see a duck. Wait, listen, did you hear that? I heard duck sounds. Quack, quack. That's funny. I distinctly hear rabbit sounds. So the rabbit's sniffing, apparently. Now the duck is wading through the swamp. No, the rabbit is hiding in the grass. What do you see? I still see a duck. There, see? It's flying. Flying, it's hopping. Okay, maybe I see a rabbit now. Look, the duck is so hot, he's getting a drink. No, the rabbit is so hot, he's cooling off his ears. Now I'm back to a duck. Oops. Oops. I got turned around a bit, I'm sorry. Don't confuse me here. Okay. Here, look at the duck through my binoculars. Sorry, still a rabbit. Here, ducky, ducky. Here, you cute little rabbit. Oh, great, you scared him away. I didn't scare him away, you scared him away. You know, maybe you were right. Maybe it was a rabbit. Thing is, now I'm actually thinking it was a duck. What do you think? I still see a duck. Well, anyway, now what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? Hey, look, an anteater. That's not an anteater. That's a brachiosaurus. I see a brachiosaurus. The end. That's the dryer. Okay, now we're going to do a finger play, and you can hold up and use your 5 fingers. I'm going to use the glove. Okay, are you ready? Let's see if we can get these all together. So, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and of course, mother duck. So we have 5 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 4 little ducks came back. 1, 2, 3, 4 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks came back. 1, 2, 3. 3 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, quack, quack. Only 2 little ducks came back. 1, 2. 2 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went out to play over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but no little ducks came back. Now Mother's duck is really sad. So let's see if we can call those babies back. Ready? Quack, quack, quack. They're not coming back. Let's see that really loud. I want to hear you really loud. Quack, quack, quack. And all 5 ducks came back. Okay. Now my next story is called Duckie's Rainbow. And this is by Frances Berry. This is actually a new book, so I have to make sure I can get it to work. Duckie was in a hurry to get home. It was going to rain, so she rushed through the red poppy fields. Hopped under the orange bridge. And waddled around the yellow cornfield. She skipped past the big green tree. And paddled across the cool blue pond. Duckie arrived home and looked up at the indigo sky. The violet clouds floated by and the rain came down. And when the sun came out, Duckie saw all the colors of a beautiful rainbow. Okay, and we're going to do a craft today. Now, you may not have all the supplies, and you may not have them all ready right now, but you can also just rewatch this and make it at another time. The construction paper I had wasn't all that great. It didn't have all the colors I needed because you need red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And so I'm using this blue as the blue sky. And so I had to use origami paper. And so it was really small like this. And another thing I didn't have at home was a ruler. So I had to use some lined notebook paper. And I just counted out how wide I wanted the stripes or the strips of paper. So I lined it up with the lines on the notebook paper, and I counted that I wanted them to be 3 lines thick, and I would mark it each time. With origami paper, it's better because I can put all the paper together and still be able to cut through it. With construction paper, it might be a little harder. You might have to cut it individually, but I was able to do it this way. And so I have all my colors. And what you do is you get them together. Again, this is easy to do with origami paper because it's so thin, but with construction paper you might have to do it individually because you want to put them all together or one at a time, and you want to fold over a little edge at the top, okay, and then turn it around and fold another edge on the bottom. Okay, and then we start with red, and we put some glue on the back side of the tab there, and we put it down on the paper, and then you want to put glue on the other end, and ta-da! Just like that. Okay, so then the next color would be orange. And even with the, if I can get them apart, even with the origami paper, they weren't very bright colors, but you work with what you got. Sometimes you got to think outside the box. If all you have is plain white paper and some crayons or markers or colored pencils or paint, you can paint the colors and then cut them out. Remember to use child-friendly scissors. If not, have a parent or grown-up do it. Whoops. Here we go. And now I have two colors. Now I'm on the yellow one. And I'm doing my best to line them up, if you can see, so that they're in the same, have this in the middle of the paper. Okay, so now I'm going on to my green. And there we go. And a little bit of glue. I guess if you don't have glue or glue stick, you could tape them. You just have to figure it out. If you don't have, can't do it this way, just draw. If you have crayons or markers, draw a rainbow. Okay, on to the blue. And oops, sorry. All right, last color, purple, violet, whatever color you want to call it. A little bit more. Okay, almost done. I'm sure you guys figured out by now what it is. The rainbow. Okay, but we're not done yet. I have some white paper here, and I'm just going to cut out some clouds. And there's no real shape to clouds. They're all different, so you can't go wrong. You'll do it, and it'll be just fine. And you put them all there. There you go. A couple more. Again, please be careful with the scissors. If it comes down to it, you can tear them out. I know we're all stuck at home and we might not have all the supplies we need. So think outside the box and be creative. Okay. Okay, there's my clouds for that side. The other side, I think I'm going to make one big cloud. And sometimes when it comes out, you have to sort of fix it because there's a lot of, there we go. And let's see if we can attach it to this side. There you go. And one other thing you can do, I have a black Sharpie, and you can use markers, you can paint it, you can use colored pencils, a pen, or crayons, and Let's see if I can show you how it's done. Okay, so you just make little sort of like V's. I can't do them upside down. Okay, and when you do that, it sort of looks like birds flying in the sky. There you go. That's our craft for today. I hope you have fun doing that, and next week my stories will be about frogs, so I guess you can guess what the craft will be for next week. What you will need is some green paper. I had lots of, when I did all the stripes, I had some extra stripes with the red because you'll need some red paper and maybe some black and white paper. It doesn't take a lot, and if you don't have green paper, use a newspaper, or if you have any wrapping paper, maybe you can already guess what I have in mind. But just don't worry about having the exact things that I have, because I had to work with what I had to also. All right, that's all for today. Miss you guys, and hopefully we'll see you real soon at the library. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.